What is going on, you guys? Alright, so I think this is the first movie review I've done since I cleaned my room for the first time in 5 years. But anyway, moving past that. I'm not going to waste a lot of time talking to y'all about other stuff, but I've had a pretty interesting week, which I will say for another time. But I'm honestly just excited to review this movie. Alright, so last week we had a lot of ice and snow. Originally, I was going to review Ice Age, but I decided against it because I remember when I was a kid in Texas, whenever we had a whole bunch of snow, this was my go-to movie. I don't know why, it just was. So, because we're going to get snow again this weekend, supposedly. I mean, it's North Carolina, so you never know. But anyway, this is my review of my favorite snow day movie, Disney's Robin Hood. Okay, so Robin Hood and Little John rob the rich to feed the poor. Everyone knows that setup. Now, Prince John, who's the supposed king, while King Richard is off on his crusade, and couple things to note. First of all, this movie was originally supposed to be set in the Old West, which explains... Just listen.
Oh, come along. You worry too much, old boy.
You know something, Robin? I was just wondering.
I mean, I'm clearly American and you're British as hell, so yeah. Apparently, because it was supposed to be set in the Old West originally, they loved the cast that they hired so much that they kept most of them. Which is why the rooster in the beginning, he's all like, I'm here to tell you like it is. Or was. Or whatever. That's why a lot of the characters sound very country. Because they are country. They're actors who are best known for being in westerns at the time. Also, this is just a fun fact you might hear in the beginning. Just listen. Yes, because of this movie, we have the frickin' hamster dance. Yeah, I did not make that up. You can look that up yourself. Anyway, now, while King Richard is off on his crusade, his brother John takes over, Prince John. He raises the taxes so freaking much that's the reason why Robin Hood and Little John, steal for the poor. Because that's the only way that they can afford to pay their taxes. Because if you don't pay your taxes, you go to jail. And so, after robbing Prince John, which I'll get it. First off, with Prince John, him and his council or whatever his title is, Sir Hiss, they are easily the funniest people in the movie. And I swear it's like they're the toxic gay couple that Disney never meant to create.
King Richard? I told you never to mention my brother's name.
Should I be concerned about this?
Silly serpent.
Silly serpent.
I thought I was your sexy serpent. Like, seriously. If Disney didn't mean to make them out to seem like a gay couple, they shouldn't have written them this way. Seriously. It's like, again, they're the unintentionally toxic gay couple they never meant to make. It's so funny nowadays. I just can't help but laugh at these two constantly and quote them. Hiss, you're never around when I need you. Coming. So, it's so funny. Anyway, after Robin and Little John rob Prince John, Prince John sets up a trap, an archery tournament, Which, if you know history, Robin Hood is best known for being a world-class archer. And surely enough, he shows up, he competes in a disguise, and he wins. And then Prince John realizes it's him, and then exposes him, has him arrested, and this is where you find out something that I'll get into in the character section. But Prince John is easily the biggest man-child because his ego is so fragile that he can't help but lose his shit when he gets called out. Then Little John holds a dagger to his back and say, "Now tell them to let my buddy go or else." And then, right as the sheriff of Nottingham realizes what's going on, interrupts Little John, and Prince John breaks free, and he's just like, "Kill him! Kill him!" All hell breaks loose, and during the madness of absolute batshit insanity, I'm not even joking, I did not create this footage. This is not out of context. This is not from a different scene. I swear this is what happens.
Marion, my love, will you marry me?
Oh, darling, I thought you'd never ask me.
You could have at least waited till the dust settled to do this. I mean, sure, that's probably the whole point of the scene, but still. Location, location, location. What the hell is this? I mean, is this so out of place, and it's so bizarrely out of place? I kind of love the shit out of it. Anyway, they go off to Robin Hood and Little John's hideout. And that's when they celebrate Robin and Marion's engagement. And they sing a song called Phony King of England. Then Prince John hears about it, flips his lid, triples the taxes to the point to where most of Robin's allies are in jail. And Friar Tuck, one of his closest allies, when the sheriff comes to collect taxes,
A hangman's noose. Get out of my church! Out! 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 Ow!
"Feel my blubber, you son of a bitch!" Ugh. That is a badass friar right there. You don't mess around with Friar Tuck, I'll tell you that. But unfortunately, he gets arrested. Then Prince John uses his arrest, organizes a hanging, and Robin Hood has had enough, and he breaks everybody out. All hell breaks loose, and the guards shoot their arrows at him, and you think for a split second that he's dead, but he makes it. Then they run off into the forest, and then King Richard returns, straightens everything out. Robin and Marion go on and get married.
Well, folks, that's the way it really happened.
Because the story of Robin Hood happened with animals. This is easily one of my favorite Disney movies, especially from my childhood. And I don't know why, but I always watch it whenever it's a snow day out. Now the characters. Robin is easily a charming vigilante. And I wish I had his archery skills, because seriously, he is best known for shooting an arrow, and then shooting another arrow, and have the second arrow not only land exactly where the first arrow was, but able to split it in half and go all the way through. He's best known for doing that. I wish I had his talent. And honestly, I freaking love him as the main character. Now, Little John, he's easily like the wisecracking friend. And he's definitely the type of a companion that you want to have for your main character, because he provides a lot of laughs and a lot of fun. Prince John, His entire character can be summed up into this clip.
I am king! King!
That's the supposed king for you. And he's just as hilarious. And if you are thinking that, oh, you're reading too much into it, they're not really gay together, they sleep in the same room. Do I even have to go there? Not only that, but when Little John approaches him in a disguise, Hiss gets jealous.
And you? Who might you be, sir?
Again, something tells me that Disney knew what they were doing. I swear it's like they know what they were doing. But yeah, these two are easily both the most hilarious and toxic, not really couples in Disney history. They're easily the funniest. Alright, so what I didn't like is, yeah, I laugh at Prince John and Hiss, but Prince John is such an asshole to Hiss. Seriously. It's like when Hiss tries to tell him, Sire, these gypsies are actually Robin Hood and Little John. They're not real gypsies. They're trying to rob you. The only thing he can say is, get your tongue out of my ear. And then gets mad at Hiss for calling him out like, I tried to tell you, but no, you wouldn't listen, you just had to. And when being called out, what does he do? He takes his mother's mirror and smashes it on Hiss's head. He was trying to warn you, dumbass. It's frustrating and hilarious at the same time. Alright, so my final thoughts are, I absolutely love this movie. I loved it when I was a kid, and I love it as an adult, and I watch it quite often. And this is easily one of my comfort movies, especially when it's snowing. I don't know why, but it just hits different when you watch it when it's snowing. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Until next time, stay positive and stay awesome, everyone. See ya.